Good morning, everybody. Welcome to beautiful Honolulu. It is my pleasure to welcome you and declare open the 33rd meeting of the North Pacific Marine Science Organization. The theme for this year's meeting is the future of PICES, Science for Sustainability in 2030. It's a trivia question, why 2030? And anybody that gets it right, go to Sonia and she'll give you one extra drink ticket tonight. She wasn't ready for that. This year is a little different than our typical annual meetings that you're accustomed to, in that it is being hosted by the PICES Secretariat on behalf of the 6 member countries. As such, it is an opportunity for us to come together as a community and reflect on how PICES can continue to be the preeminent ocean science organization in the North Pacific, continue to attract talented scientists, and provide knowledge for the use of our respective member countries and the science community beyond. It seems that every year we continue to be faced with a sobering reality. We set new global temperature records, soon to surpass levels that the scientific community considers irreversibly harmful. Extreme events are becoming more frequent and devastating. The combination of high temperatures, rising sea level, ocean acidification threatens marine ecosystems, as well as the coastal populations with wide-ranging impacts, from the loss of biodiversity, economics, and food security. PICES Science is addressing many of these challenges, and we are not alone. Thanks to ongoing UN Decade of Ocean Sciences, the ocean, its role in the climate system, and its importance to the well-being of communities around the world is getting heightened attention. PICES is taking a leading role in UN DOS activities, and we are uniquely positioned to contribute both our scientific expertise and organization capabilities in the North Pacific Rim. PICES UN DOS projects such as SmartNet, Becky, and others have been helping to organize our scientific communities, as well as forge new ideas and discovery. You will hear this week a lot about our UN DOS activities, and I encourage you to participate in them and get informed. Many of the problems that we tackle have a geographical and scientific global footprint. Several of the PICES working groups activities map onto global efforts such as the Biodiversity Beyond National Jurisdiction Treaty, BBNJ, the IPCC, and many others that you can see on this slide. We also continue to work with partner organizations, both in the Pacific and beyond, to leverage resources and expertise. Several of them are represented here this week, and we welcome their participation. In particular, changes in the Arctic have given us the impetus to extend our traditional reach and leverage knowledge across the North Pacific, across the Northern Hemisphere. A special shout out to our sister organization in the North Atlantic, PICES, with which we continue to grow joint activities, including working groups, co-organized symposia, and UN Decade activities. We remain committed to working with our partners here and keep PICES at the forefront of the science needed to reach our shared goals. PICES was founded in 1992, so over 30 years ago, and much has changed in these 30+ years. If nothing else, think about the technologies that we use to observe and study the ocean. Satellites were just being launched in the late 80s, early 90s. Argo, gliders, coordinated observing systems were just ideas at the time. Coastal numerical models that incorporate representation of ecosystems were novelties. Now, with over 30 years in our service, these technologies have become an indispensable tool in our desire to understand and help mitigate effects of what is arguably our greatest challenge, climate change. As an organization, we need to make sure that we're up to the challenge. So how does PICES work? So without going into extreme details, for those of you that are not familiar with it, we have a governing council, which is the decision-making body made up of national representatives from our member countries, of which you see the flags behind me. This group has a wide range of expertise from science to legal affairs. Science Board and Finance Committee make up recommendations to the council. The scientific work happens at various working groups, committees, and advisory panels, and to which most of you here contribute. The backbone of the organization is the Secretariat, which is hosted by the Institute of Ocean Sciences on Vancouver Island. They're responsible not only for organizing our fabulous meetings, but also implementing all of the council decisions, managing the budget, publications, products, and a lot more. In the 30+ years of the organization, this structure has not been revisited. Given that the scientific questions have significantly evolved, and with a sense of urgency to the need to provide actionable science, 2 years ago, Governing Council embarked on a comprehensive look at the structure of PICES. To aid with this task, Governing Council requested a committee of distinguished members of the ocean community to carry out an independent review of the organization. The committee has spent the last year poring over all our documents, interviewing a wide range of PICES members, from ECOPs to Governing Council members. They even visited the Secretariat in Canada to better understand its functioning. It was truly a Herculean task. The report is in, and many of you have access to it on the website if you looked. It is thorough and it's available. It is up to us now to digest it and implement its recommendations. There will be a dedicated panel this Friday to this activity, and we hope to see a wide swath of the community in that panel. There's also opportunity to comment on the website and provide feedback to the report. Science Board and Governing Councils will have lengthy discussions in the respective meetings at the end of the week. We aim to emerge from this exercise as an even stronger and more dynamic organization. The PICES community must continue to evolve and guide and synthesize the science necessary for sustainability and the health of the communities around the Pacific Rim. That is our duty. Finally, on a personal note, I was invited to attend my very first PICES meeting here in Honolulu in 2004, 20 years ago. Participating in PICES science has become one of my main activities as a researcher, leading to many projects that could only happen as part of the PICES umbrella. I also made many friends all the way back to 2004, some of whom are here today. So I'm not the only old person in the room. I was fortunate a few years ago to be asked to represent the United States on their Governing Council, which led to my current position as chair of the organization. My term as chair ends with the last words of Governing Council this coming Sunday, at which point I become institutional memory, and which officially is called immediate past chair. So I will still be around for a few years. It has been an immense pleasure to work with the Governing Council. Sorry, the people in the suits. The Science Board and Secretariat over the 4 years, and with many, many scientists on working groups and committees over the last 20 years. My hope is that I was able to contribute as much to PICES as I got out of it. I also hope that at the end of my term as chair, I will leave the organization a little bit better. We have a busy week ahead of us. I want to thank you all for attending, and I wish you all a productive and fun PICES 2024. Thank you. So now we get to do the fun part that we do every year, which is give awards to distinguished members of our community. And So Kyung, the current Science Board chair, is going to join me for that. And the first one is the PICES Chair Award, which was established relatively recently in 2016 by PICES Governing Council. And it is awarded for sustained contributions to the development of PICES and the operation of PICES. There's been, many of you will recognize some of the past recipients of this. The first year was awarded to two people, to Alex Bichkov and Rich Morasco. Many of you will remember many of the past chairs and FNA members and Governing Council members over the years. So it is my honor this year to present the Chair Award, and it goes to Mike Secchi. come join us. Mike has had a very long and dedicated involvement in PICES since the early 2000s, and he exemplifies what we look for when we consider the chair award. He was an active participant in the science of the organization, from convening many sessions, being an invited speaker. He is a member of several PICES expert working groups and committees, contributed to many reports. He was chair and over a decade membership in the Finance and Administration Committee, as well as the US government delegate to the Governing Council. From the nomination letters, I'm not going to read them in detail, but you can see what his colleagues think of him. He has always been a very strong advocate of the organization, especially within the National Marine Fisheries Services of NOAA, of which eventually he became the director of the Pacific Island lab here in Honolulu. And in spite of that heady position that he had to do, he continued to advocate for PICES science and for scientists and younger members of his lab to join the PICES activities. He is considered a terrific colleague, a good listener, and we are then very, very pleased to offer this award to him.
Oh, geez. Morning, everybody. It's very unexpected and really honored. And I've been out of science for almost 2 years now, and it's kind of nice, to still realize that people think about you when you're done doing the actual good part. The award's really nice, and I just want to say it's not hard to put a lot of effort into something you really believe in. And PICES has been something that I've been involved with for most of my career. And even before PICES, it was with the science arm of the North Pacific Fisheries Commission way back, just before they formed PICES. But their mission has always been near and dear. And being in Hawaii, you would think that you really don't belong, but it's something that I believe that we did. It's one big system. So I do appreciate thank PICES, Enrique, the chair, and all of the colleagues that I've worked with over the years, because like I said, it's really been a pleasure to work with. So thanks again.
Thank you, Mike. I'm going to pass the microphone now to our science board chair, So-Kyun Kang, who will carry on the rest of the awards for today.
Thank you. Now we will continue with our awards recognizing some of our prestigious scientists. PICES Worcester Award is the highest award granted to a PICES scientist. It is named in honor of Professor Warren Worcester, principal founder and first chairperson of PICES and world-renowned researcher in the area of the climate variability and fisheries production. It is recognized annually to an individual who has made significant scientific contributions to North Pacific marine science, such as understanding and predicting the role of human and climate interaction on marine ecosystem production. The person has exhibited sustained excellence in research, teaching, administration, or a combination of the three. I'm very pleased to announce the recipient of 2024 Worcester Award is Professor Shinichi Ito. Okay. I will allow The video presents the signature Ito. And I want to thanks to the Synergy's friends for preparing the wonderful introduction video. The video will start a little bit slowly. You have to be patient for about 30 seconds. So yeah, be patient a little bit. So enjoy movie on the history of Synergy.
Each was born in downtown Tokyo. 1 year after the Tokyo Olympic Games, which brought about major change to the scenery and culture of Tokyo and Japan. Shinichi was a quiet boy, didn't talk much, but observed surroundings carefully. He seemed to have acquired his current sociability through his involvement in the baseball club in junior high school and the student council activities in Shiba High School, just below the Tokyo Tower. Many of you know he has an extraordinary passion for playing with children. This enthusiasm has remained unchanged since his boyhood. When he was thinking about going to university, he seriously thought to be a nursery teacher or not to be. Finally, he decided to study science. Before entering college, he attended a preparatory school for a year, where he met a girl, Hisayo, as a friend of a friend, who also tried to admit to Hokkaido University. At that time, no matching app, no mobile phone, of course, and no progress in the relationship. But Hisayo has a strong or funny impression of him, as Shinichi brought a loaf of bread, 1 pack of milk, and a strawberry jam jar for lunch. So Hisayo called him by the nickname of Shokupan-kun, or Mr. Bread, behind his back. When Shinichi admitted Hokkaido University, he joined the archery club and happened to meet Hisayo again. It was not sure Shinichi was really interested in archery or another reason he had. Anyway, a boy meets a girl again. Where will his arrow go? You'd like to hear the rest of the story, but I will continue it later. After graduation, he went to Graduate School of Science to study physical oceanography. His supervisor was Professor Ken Takeuchi. He's a delicate person and at the same time, a unique professor, to say the least. And many excellent researchers came out from his laboratory. He met many friends and scientists who will work after graduation in the laboratory. In 1995, he got PhD, and the title of his dissertation was Interdecadal Self-Sustained Oscillations in Ocean Thermohaline Circulation. After his PhD, he got a position at Tohoku National Fisheries Research Institute. In Tohoku, he joined many cruises for physical oceanography and fisheries oceanography projects, including World Ocean Circulation Experiment, WORS. He learned a lot from joining the cruise and also through the collaboration of scientists on board and through projects. Most frequent cruises were for airline monitoring. Collaborating with his colleagues in Tohoku and Hokkaido, the airline monitoring won the 2013 PICES Former Award. This is a photo that RV Wakatakamal was leaving the port of Shiogama for Hawaii. Seen off by families, and this is Shinichi's family. As you imagine, Shinichi and Hisayo married and are blessed with 3 children, 2 daughters, Shiori and Wakana, and a son Takumi. At the Fisheries Research Agency, he expanded collaboration network for joint cruises and projects over Japan, not only within FRA, but university and regional fishery research stations, private sectors, decision makers, etc. And he didn't forget to have a fun time with colleagues. Shinichi is also a key person to connect people. He collaborated with researchers and decision makers of prefectures. Frequent observation along the monitoring line of each prefecture fishery research stations make it possible faster model assimilation and improve the forecasting ability. Based on his work, he received the award from National Association of Fisheries Research Station Directors on development of a statistical method for predicting water temperature and improvement of fishing oceanographic information. In 2002, he joined the PICES Model Task Team as a co-chair. The team members were the famous Nemuro Mafia. The model working group successfully developed ecosystem model Nemo, and then various extended models were developed, such as Nemuro for seas iron fertilization, Nemuro.Arctic, Nemuro.Fish, including bioenergetic growth model of fish, and individual-based model for migration, and successfully reproduce the fish species dynamics, distribution, and examine the environmental factor influencing the growth and the distribution of fish. Nemuro and extended Nemuro models are now most important instruments to understand ecosystem and the fishery dynamics in the North Pacific. Also, PICES Joint Session SIGMI, Shinichi was co-chair, well-used Nemuro in the North Atlantic and all over the world. Shinichi dedicated significant part of his life to develop Nemuro and Nemuro.Fish, but did not forget to enjoy life with Nemuro Mafia members. In 2014, the third turning point of his life, moving to the Atmosphere and Ocean Research Institute of the University of Tokyo as a professor. He's leading Fisheries Environmental Oceanography group with more than 25 members. In UTokyo, his research expands from physical oceanography to isotope analysis of fish otolith, environmental DNA, microplastic, and others. He's a super busy person, as you know, served as a lead author of IPCC's 6th report, vice president of Japanese Society of Oceanography, editor of Fishery Oceanography, Progressing Oceanography, and he is now leading multi-billion yen project, Ocean Blue Carbon. Even in busy life, he's enjoying happy moment with colleagues. She is also well known his presentation. He never rushed to speak, well following PICES rule, and always give an attractive talk to the audience. He won several presentation awards, including PICES Science Board Presentation Award, Third International Symposium on Effect of Climate Change on the World Oceans. As like his strong enthusiasm to childcare, he is a trusted mentor for students and early career ocean professionals. Researchers and students are gathering from all over the world to his laboratory. He has been contributing various summer school and education activities of PICES and other organizations. Also sending many students to PICES annual meeting and symposiums and contributing the recruitment of young talents to PICES. One important information is that he is a regular attendee of PICES sports events at annual meeting. Jinichi, surprise for you. We have messages from your beloved family. This is from Hisayo. Congratulations on receiving the wonderful Worcester Award. I would like to express my gratitude for guidance and support from PICES family. It has been 40 years since I met you, and I have always respected your attitude to science and your consideration for your colleagues around you. Despite your busy schedule, you make time for our family, which allows us to enjoy our days to the fullest. Thank you. Please take care of yourself and continue to devote yourself to your science. Shiori, congratulations, Dad. I always respect you, how hard you work at your job. Thank you so much for helping me in my bed field, even though you are so busy. I love you. Stay healthy and happy. Takumi, congratulations on winning the Worcester Award. I have always respected you for the dedication to work and devotion to our family. Learning about your dream and seeing how you are contributing to the advancement of marine science have inspired me to work hard at my job as well. I'm truly grateful that you were so kind to watch over me when I stumbled with difficulty. You always support me. I hope you will be fulfilled in your work and daily life. And Wakana, congratulations, Dad. In my childhood, I remember seeing ships and interacting with fish with you, which were unusual and fun experiences. It was Dad who got me interested in research, and I always respect your attitude toward the work. Please take care of yourself and enjoy your research. How far does Shinichi explore? What are next? We can't wait to see his next success in science, education, and scientific contribution to society. Congratulations, Shinichi. We are waiting for you coming on stage.
Thank you very much for everybody. And I have no words now. I was so surprised. Nobody told me about it. So just I see my name on the screen. I'm so surprised. But I'd like to say my deepest sincere thanks to our colleagues, including the Nebron Mafia. Yeah. First co-chair is Cisco Warner. And when I attended the model structure team meeting first time, then he nominated me as a co-chair. as a first time meeting. So it was very surprise for me. But after that, I experienced very, very good times in PICES. And I have no experience to stay in foreign countries, but I learned the English from the PICES members. And thank you very much for your kind and tireless collaborations. And I hope we can work together much more in future. Thank you.
Congratulations, Shinichi, and it was a very touching video. Yeah, I would like to thank the Professor Hiroaki Saito for preparing this wonderful introduction video. And our next and most exciting award is Ju Peterson Early Career Scientist Award. It is named in honor of Professor Ju and Dr. Peterson, who strongly encouraged the early career scientists to get involved in PICES. It is given annually to an individual who has performed innovative research at the frontiers of science. I'm very pleased to announce the winner of this year's Ju Peterson Award is Raphael Kevin Lohman. Oh, yeah. Yeah, just a little bit about Raphael. Raphael is an interdisciplinary marine scientist and ecological economist specialized in science and policy interface. I think, yes, Raphael is a current regional advisor for the IOC of UNESCO, where he leads coordination efforts for the Asian node of Early Career Ocean Professional Program. In PICES, he co-chairs advisory panel ECOPS and active member of the AP UNDOS working group on explore human networks to power sustainability and ICES PICES Ocean Decade Smartness Steering Committee. He is known well as a strong leader and ECOPS with broad expertise in sustainable fisheries management, marine resources, and environmental economics and ocean governance. So congratulations, Raphael. Now you have floor.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I like Ito Sensei, I just had no idea. I just know that I had Hannah in the room who kept telling me, where are you? Are you coming to this? And I was like, maybe all of us are gonna be in the word. I feel like, yeah, I would love to also say a big thank you to all of the mentors, including Ito Sensei, who just got the Worcester Award, Makino Sensei and Stephen as well. You've been here helping and supporting our AP Cup group since the beginning back in 2021. And of course, thank you to all of the other ECOPs in the room who are making all of this possible. It's been a pleasure to work with all of you. And yeah, thank you so much again. I'm really, yeah, please say thank you.
Okay, congratulations, Raphael. So our last award is PICES Ocean Monitoring Service Award. Many of us benefit from the long-term monitoring data, but usually the work can go unrecognized. So in realization of this, PICES has established POMA to raise public awareness of the importance of those activities and to promote the collection and exchange of information and data. The winner of this year's former is the EC1 program at Seoul National University. Okay, just a little bit about the EC1 program. The EC1 is a moored observation program in the air, in the water adjacent to Korea here, and initiated in 1996. It plays a significant role in advancing the understanding of the physical and biogeochemical processes in the region. The many early career ocean professionals have been trained through this program. The outputs of this program are widely being utilized these days. So congratulations, and I would like to invite Professor Nam to the podium.
So I like PICES. Thank you very much. Thank you. I'm not the only scientist who contributed to this program. There are many scientists who initiate and continue this long and continuous time series monitoring program. I'm just one of the latest contributors. So I thank to all these contributors. This was initiated in 1996, so 28 years old now. So a bit younger than myself. So it's long, but not that long. So I think we should continue this long-term monitoring for next decades. So I think this award is great encouragement for us to continue this program. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay, congratulations to all awardees. Okay. Now it is my great pleasure to give you year in review to highlight some of our activities that has been happening during PICES annual meeting. As many of you know, Future is an integrative science program of PICES. I would say the primary achievement of Future has been to first, cross-collaboration within PICES. The one of highlight is the implementation of the socio-ecological environmental system to coordinate and incorporate integrate the marine science within PICES. Dr. Takemura and Future SSC prepared review report to examine the evolution and the performance of Future program. They found the PICES science focus has evolved from basic science, from the basic marine science to applied marine science, and have become more inter and multidisciplinary during the Future period than the PICES period, which is our first science program. Now Future is in its third phase, so it's time to wrap up the phase 2 of the Future program. So Future Symposium will take place here after this opening ceremony. So to review its accomplishment and review gaps and exchange ideas for the following PICES program. So There will be a time for panel discussion after several great talks, so don't go anywhere. The future has seized award for early career ocean professional. The aim of this award is to encourage recognition and application of SEAS approach and engage early career scientists in PICES. The winner of this year's SEAS award is Dr. Rachel Shiri. She is also invited to present her work at the Future Symposium. So now I'm going to move to the SmartNet activities. SmartNet stands for Sustainability of Marine Ecosystems through Global Knowledge Networks. SmartNet is joint PICES program endorsed by UN DOS. Its goal is to build global knowledge network for the marine science by strengthening collaboration, ICs and PICES scientists and beyond. One of the highlights of SmartNet activity this year was the representation at the UN Ocean Decade Conference in Barcelona. SmartNet sponsored a satellite event, What is the Ocean We Want? The event was based on the Global Survey project. Its aim to explore how perceptions of the UN DOS goals differ between countries with different cultural and geographical boundaries. A pilot survey was carried out in 4 countries, and more countries have joined since then. SmartNet also co-sponsored 2 side events with the global eco programs. Promoting capacity development over ECOP is one of the main pillars for SmartNet cross-cutting challenges. So given challenges faced by small island developing state ECOPs, it promotes capacity development of ECOPs from seas using existing ICs, PICES frameworks. SmartNet postulated the 3 ECOPs. SmartNet postulated the participation of the 3 ECOPs at the conference. They participate as a speaker, panelist, and moderator in various events. As Enrique already pointed out, we had external review to make sure we are as effective as we can be and to get input in what changes could be made to make PICES more relevant, as it has been 30 years, much of infrastructure was put in place. So external review committee made 5 recommendations in role of PICES, capacity development, organization structure, administrative, and integrative science program. So as a follow-up to this, we will have the special panel on Friday, just before the closing ceremony. So the symposium, the panel will be divided into 2 parts. So first part will begin with a talk on review panel report by Professor Eileen Hoffman, and followed by 3 more talks. And second part will be on interactive panel discussion moderated by Dr. Ian Perry. So there is a form available for you to provide any thoughts or comments on external review panel report. So please take a photo of this QR code and respond it by Thursday, and then we can gather lots of your thoughts or comments for the report. So all of experts are important, but in the interest of the time, I would like to introduce a couple of activities of two expert groups. Study group GREEN is an acronym, basically recommend the environmentally friendly solutions. Study group GREEN and Waikiki Aquarium, they co-sponsored the beach cleanup site event last Saturday. I heard it's very successful. And they also conducted a survey on reducing PICES' impact on climate warming and environmental restoration activities. Survey showed the PICES members support these green activities. Some of recommendations made by Study Group GREEN have been already implemented with the cooperation with the PICES Secretariat. Our next expert group is a working group on impact of warming on growth rate and fisheries yield. Working group GRIPI is PICES ICES joint expert group. They analyzed the long-term growth pattern of fish in different areas. They found fish weight in the Western North Pacific decreased in 1980s and 2010s due to the density dependence, while temperature was the main driver in the Northeast. Now, I want to take a few moments to look at the transition in PICES demography. Left figure shows gender balance in PICES leadership. The proportion of women has dramatically increased over last 10 years here. And right figure shows the more ECOP engagement. At each recent symposium, PICES sponsored ECOP made up close to and over half of the participants. Here, the ECOPs, 53% of ECOP. So we developed 3 new expert groups. The AP-ARC is advisory panel on the Arctic Ocean and the Pacific Gateway. The goal of this expert group is to develop strategy plan for the coordination and promotion of joint scientific activity on the Arctic Ocean and its Pacific Gateway. Technical committee TCODE developed working group on data management to address the need for an improved data, metadata, and information management and data sharing plan within PICES. Working Group 53 is PICES ICES Joint Working Group on Sustainable Pelagic Forage Communities. This is a success to Working Group 43 on the small pelagic fish. And the goal of this working group is to understand the forage species and community dynamics. Now I'm very pleased to announce our new award. PICES Open Data Excellence Award was approved by Governing Council last month. The PICES Open Data Excellence Award, called PODA, will be given to individual groups, organizations who have demonstrated exceptional innovation in the field of open science, data sharing, and fair data principles. PODA is bestowed in honor of the respected Dr. Igor Srivchenko. I hope more PICES data-related activity will be recognized through this award. We held 2 back-to-back international symposia this year. Seventh International Zooplankton Production Symposium was held in Hobart in March. So we dealt with the broader topics related to zooplankton production and diversity, such as climate change and anthroponic impact on marine ecosystem, fish productivity, and changes in data sharings. On second, Marine Socio-Ecological System Symposium was held in Yokohama in June. It was originally scheduled for 2020, but postponed due to pandemic. The symposium emphasized the marine social science, focusing on the science for sustainable management and policy making, including practical approach. This is a growing area of PICES science. Common facts from both symposia are worldwide participants, active ICOP engagement, special events for ICOP, and science and art collaboration events. For more information, please visit the PICES website. There have been a number of publications. As a science board chair, I would like to thank all experts who have contributed to scientific development of PICES. Here are some examples. The Working Group on Marine Ecosystem Service and Study Group data were submitted their final product in the form of the scientific report and technical report. And the efforts of Working Group 43 culminated in an international symposium on small pelagic fishes, new frontiers in science and sustainable management. 2 peer-reviewed journal special issues were provided as their final products. And I really appreciate for their hard work. I would like to emphasize a couple of advisory panels within PICES. AP SciComm workshop series since PICES 2022 to provide their useful skill in communicating with the various audience. Previous workshop in 2022 and 2023 taught the scientists how to develop useful tools to communicate their science concisely and effectively. In 2022, there was video making training, and last year, we learned how to create concise and compelling fact sheets. This year, they are planning to have the Science Jam during the morning coffee break for 3 days. So please join them. Another advisory panel, AP ICOP, has been very active since the last annual meeting. They organized the International Open Science Training to learn about international collaboration, science diplomacy, international data management, and science communication. Anyone, if you are new to PICES and want to learn more about how PICES organization works, how you can get involved. The session, Introduction to PICES, aka PICES 101, will be waiting for you tomorrow morning. AP ICOP organized first mentor-mentee program, which was quite successful at the last annual meeting. This is the second year of a program. Mentors and mentees were pre-registered for the event, so someone who missed the chance don't forget next year, you should, sign in earlier before the annual meeting. So challenges are lead to guideline and follow communication with the fairs to sustain the mentorship after the annual meetings. This slide was included by the request of the AP ECOPs. Recruitment of the ECOP is essential to sustain PICES science to thrive. AP ECOP is someone who self-identifies as an early career professional in the beginning of their career with 10 years or less of professional experience. As ECOP joins, grow, and graduate to become a PICES leaders. So I highly encourage you, every Piscean, each Piscean, to invite students, young scientists to the PICES meeting and recruit them to expert groups and AP ECOPs. There are only small windows being ECOPs in your life. Yeah, so don't hesitate to jump in. There are number of activities PICES have been involved looking at their capacity development. We support participants of ECOPs and scientists from underrepresented communities to PICES event. This year, we partially support the 38 ECOPs to came here. So this is a huge number, I think. So good. Now we have 20, now we have the new intern named Mary Cabin. So if you have a chance to meet her, please say hello to her, at the registration desk or secretary office or sessions. PICES is a number of collaboration and partnerships. We are grateful for their all the wonderful collaborations, and representative from the 17 organizations attended this annual meeting. Welcome and thank you for coming. So we look forward to seeing you at upcoming PICES scientific events. We would like to congratulate the 30th anniversary of CRIMS. CRIMS stands for Circulation Research of East Asian Marginal Seas. I think it started in 1996 and became PICES AP in 2005. This is the first international marine science program in these areas. So congratulations. And next one is a little sad note. We lost one of science great this year, Kim Juniper, who was a preeminent PICES scientist. He was one of the person who set up the bio committee. He held the leadership roles in marine research networks and capacity development for ocean observation in PICES countries. He will be missed greatly. Rest in peace. Lastly, I would like to thank everyone who made this meeting possible. Especially, I would like to extend my special thanks to PICES Secretary for their hard work. As Enrique mentioned, that this year we don't have a local organizing committee, so they devoted a lot of energy and time to this meeting happen. So thank you, Secretary. I think this is the last slide I have. Thank you very much for your attention.
Okay. Aloha, patients. Aloha. Okay. Before wrapping up the opening session, I have I have some useful information to help you stay in comfortably and happily during this week. So first one is don't forget, is always wear your name tag, because your name tag is a passport. So don't forget your name tag during your stay in conference center. And ECOP has a tag, blue tag in the ECOP. So when you find them, please approach them and talk to them, but friendly. Not intimidating them. You can be intimidated by them. And also, inside the name tag is, get a bit. Drink ticket. This is very important. This year only 2, but this is normal. So blue one is welcome reception tonight. You can remember blue Monday, and the red one is for poster session Thursday. But if you don't, if you want to drink more, there is a bar. You can buy the more drink at the bar. But if you look, if you think you look younger than your age, don't forget your ID, or you cannot buy. So you are here right now. It's the floor map, and so registration is over there. You already went to the registration, got the name tag, yeah. And the Friday, the special session and the closing session will take place at theater. And the secretary room is here. So we are here to help you. So if you have any question or issue, please come to this room and ask anyone. And yeah, and also we like chocolate or some stuff. Or just come to our room and say hello. And we have a welcome reception tonight. The room is just over there. So you can check the room number on the the ceiling, but it's easy, very easy to find, so you won't miss. And the coffee will be served just outside the room, the session room, so you won't miss either. And please use Hoover, because Hoover help you a lot, Hoover app, either on your mobile or the laptop computer. And you can set the meetup event yourself, and also convener can use this Hoover app, like setting a special poll or something, and also you can use this for the Q&A. So it helps a more interactive type of session. And also the schedule is changeable. So you can find the always latest information on Hoover app, so use it. And also, if you have a nice photo of the conference, please upload your photo on the Hoover or X. So again, the welcome reception is today, will take place today from 6 o'clock, the room 316 BC, just over there. But sadly, we don't have no sports event. I know many of you are disappointed, sorry, but we are in Honolulu, Hawaii, yeah? So I want to use this valuable time, free time, to meet up your international friend, the group dinner or party karaoke, or just having a relaxing time with Mai Tai at the beach bar. And poster session will take place from 6 o'clock on Thursday, October 31. So you can put up your poster on, it's not AM, it's older information. Probably you can put up your poster around noon on tomorrow, in this room at noon. And you expected to attend your poster at least 1 hour from 6:30 to 7:30 to make a discussion and also answering the question. And I want you to ask to take down your poster at the end of poster session. All the poster left after that will be removed. So don't forget. And also, don't forget that this year we have a Halloween poster session. Don't forget to get dressed, okay? ECOPS, seriously, I'm counting on you, okay? Thank you. And the closing session will take place, is scheduled at noon on Friday. And as I said, the theater room, not this room, theater room. And during the closing session, eco presentation awardee will be announced. So don't go anywhere, don't go beach, go beach after the closing session, but stay. And for presenters, upload your presentation file. It's not 40 hours before, it's too late, but at least 1 day before your session through the link Julia sent you. If you have any issue to uploading your presentation, come to the Secretariat office and catch Julia to how to do that. She will help. And lastly, and most importantly, celebrate our diversity and communicate thoughtfully. So we are the people coming from the, oops, that's dramatic, Okay, so yeah, this is important to highlight. And anyways, we are the people coming from the country with different cultural background, different tradition, and different language. Please remember that English is an official language, but English is not the mother tongue of more than half of us. So native English speaker, please speak clearly and be patient, and please give everyone the chance to catch up your talk and try to make everyone on the same page. And non-English native English speakers speak slowly and clearly too, because we have beautiful accent, we have let them understand us. Yeah. And okay, this is understanding each other is very important, to do the good job in science and to make a big difference in this world. So it's always remember, we are PICES, we are family. And that's the wrap up of opening ceremony. So it's a bit longer coffee break, but future symposium will start at 11 o'clock at the same room. So don't forget to coming back before 11 o'clock. That's all. Mahalo.